Namaste everyone, this is Ravi and today we will talk about Niyama, the second limb of Ashtanga Yoga as per the Maharishi Patanjali. He mentioned that Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Svadhyaya, Ishwarapranidhana, Niyama. So basically these five elements completely become the Niyam. But why I am talking about this? Why we need to understand the Niyam? There is a reason behind it. The discipline, or if I say to hold yourself, we need to make ourselves daily basis check, daily basis practice. And how we can understand that? When we clean ourselves, when we make ourselves contentment, or if I say satisfied, or properly attain on the place. And the third, tapas, we need to keep on trying to do practice which help to burn all kinds of toxins out of our body. Then self-understanding, or if I say self-reflection. Then after that, we need to understand that surrenderness, because when we do the practice for the long time, we don't get the result and we think that we are doing wrong. No, it takes time and persistence. So that's why we need to surrender to the practice. So this is five, or like if I say, these are the five elements of the Niyama. And how we can apply this in our daily life as well as yoga practice. Let's first understand in a yoga practice. Suppose if I'm sitting in the posture and I'm very calmly holding myself, my physical body is feeling lot of pain, itching, and my internal body is feeling lot of gastric and bloating inside that. Should I do the posture? No, because on that time first I need to clean that. How to clean that? External body, everyone knows that how to clean. Like if you want, like rub the soap moving and like washing your face with your water, and also internal body, everyone knows that clean that. But there is one more thing. Internal cleansing only does not mean the intestine and these parts cleansing. It means cleansing your thoughts also. Just change the direction of your thought. I'm not taking and telling that senses, I'm telling the direction. Whatever you're thinking, just bring it on the discipline or the practice of yours. That is your cleansing, or if I say purity. After that, contentment, or if I say satisfaction, whatever you are gathering surrounding to you, that should be usable or like applicable in your practice. Like suppose if I'm placing my palms here, I'm recording this video with my mic, so mic is essential for me. I'm placing my palm to my knees, my palms essential for placing my own knees. I'm keeping my spine straight, my chest essential for making my spine straight, and as well as I'm breathing, that essential for living myself. Otherwise my body cannot restrain. So these are the some essential requirements, or if I say santosha. After that, tapas. Tapas people understand in a different terms. Some people understand that tapas mean the temperature. But the thing is that this similar a small fragment of that. But if you go more broader concept of that, when you try to self-restrain and self-practice for the long time, you get the tapas. Why? Because if you do one time practice, it's just one time practice, another you will forget that. You don't create the muscle memory, you don't create the mental memory. You need persistence for creating in a habit. And that persistence, that perseverance, and if I say that regularity on a daily basis routine will bring your tapas or bring your habit. That's why we need tapas. After doing the tapasa, we need to understand the swadhyaya, the self-reflection. I'm doing one practice. Suppose if I'm joining my knees together and I'm lifting my both heels and toes up. Very well practice, I'm controlled well, but I'm not able to get the higher level of this practice or ideal level of this practice. Then what I need to do? I need to understand where I'm lacking. Then I will find that what is a lacking point. So I find that lacking point is that I'm not keeping my hands under my heels and I'm not stretching my legs straight with the full push. That's how I achieve the Uthit Padasthasana. Still shivering happen? Where I'm lacking? I'm lacking in my breathing. So on that time I need to work on my breathing and make my breathing very well. Even a single point, if your breath fluctuate, your posture moves. So that kind of understanding known as a self-reflection, which further improve your self-efficiency. Then after that, Ishwarapranidhana. So if anyone doing any kind of a techniques approaching and applying, but still the person is not able to get that. then what we need to do? We need to surrender. People say surrender to the Ishwara. What is the Ishwara? If you go like as per the Patanjali, Klesha karma vipak ashay aparamishta parish vishesha Ishwara. The Purush Vishesha, the person, or if I say the energy, the entity beyond this all kinds of boundaries, that is known as the Ishwara. Surrender yourself. But if you don't know that, then just understand your own level. Surrender yourself on the time. Because when you surrender yourself, just whatever is happening, I will do this practice unless this practice automatically happens well. So this is our Ishwarapranidhana. And after that, when we compile together, we will find ourselves best Niyama application in our yoga practices. Once we apply in a yoga practice, there is no need to apply in a daily life. Why I'm telling you this point? Because yoga reflects the behavior of the person in daily life. I'm doing the best posture, it does not mean my behavior is best. I'm doing the worst posture, does not mean my behavior is worst. The main thing is that how we apply the posture practices, how we deliver the postures, that decide that how your behavior or that interpretation will work or application will work in your natural behavior. Suppose if I'm very like a rigid person and I'm doing posture very rigidly and I've looked at that way and that losing, that quit will decide my behavior. I'm like very easy to go person. But at the same time, if I'm very rigorous and I'm stretching my posture very well with my regular practice, but still, what kind of behavior I will get? I will get the quick behavior, impatient and that. So that's why the Niyama took place, making yourself properly regulate. Or if I say the Niyama, real meaning self-regulation. If you self-regulate yourself, there is nothing bound you. And that's why Niyama is known as a Vrata also. The Vrata means the determination or the entity within ourself or the mind power which help you to restrain for the long term only on remaining or a self-consciousness, self-energy. So I hope you all understand the Niyama. In next video, we will talk about the asana and how we can apply the Yama and Niyama in the asana and how we can get rid of all kinds of physical boundaries when we practice the asanas. Okay, so thank you everyone. Bye bye. See